May we ask our judges to join the candidates.
To those grassroots which are not being received by what we call as technology. Despite having the technology, the type of technology that we have right now, there are still places in the remote places that are not being reached by technology. So what we need to do is to bring the service to them. And in connection to that, we could also be in partner with other agencies, just like what my co-candidate said. And in this time, I would also like to emphasize health. So I would like to be partnered with the DOH so that it would be like hitting two birds with one stone. You are taking care of the health of your co-Cordillerans, at the same time educating them of what really Cordillera autonomy is. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kalinga. We call on Mr. Benguet to be followed by Miss Mountain Province.
So I agree with Mr. Kalinga. As he said, we are youth ambassadors, so we are able to influence our fellow youth in advocating for autonomy, and we would like to empower them to engage in the programs and projects of our government. And personally, as the designated local youth development officer of my municipality, we have upcoming projects, especially this next month. We will be conducting the Linggo ng Kabataan. We have top agencies such as the DSWD who will be the ones to talk on Cordilleran autonomy, to make an IEC and a training to our youth, because we all know that we cannot do promotion only through social media. Though we all know that social media is very powerful tool, but we have to reach out to the people. We have to use our voice. We have to use our feet, our hands to reach out to them and for them to understand what the cause of this Cordillera means. That will be all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Will be followed by Miss Mountain Province. And since we still have time, after Miss Mountain Province, we'll entertain Miss Benguet, Mr. Ifugao, and then Miss Ifugao.
Right. As for my role as a youth ambassador, definitely I will become the spokesperson in promoting autonomy for the quest for Cordilleran autonomy. I believe that it's awareness that's lacking among our people, which is why we cannot yet push this until this very moment. But I believe that with the right information, education, and awareness, especially to the youth who embodies the biggest population in our community, we would be able to push autonomy. And as for the recovery of our community regarding this pandemic, I believe that everything starts within ourselves. So we cannot make a difference or we cannot make a change not unless we start within ourselves. So I would want to imply on responsible citizenship, because if we look at ourselves now, we have already removed our face shields. So if we just continue to cooperate with all the ordinances of our provincial governments, then we are just a step away from taking off our face masks. Thank you.
I hope Sige, Miss Benguet will answer the question as what will be your role in attaining Cordillera autonomy, and what will you do to promote economic recovery?
As an educator by profession, and a spokesperson in the province of Benguet, I would want to raise awareness about autonomy. I would want to simplify this to let the people, the younger generations, learn about autonomy in the most simple way, and how it may affect our lives, and how it would affect our current situation right now that we're having this pandemic. First thing is that I would focus more on health, because it's very important. And second, for education. Education, because we need to learn about this cause. Another one is agriculture, livelihood, and a lot of and a lot of things that we have to focus on. So it's very important that we learn about autonomy before we take stand, because we really cannot take stand if we are being asked a question that we really do not understand. So that is my role as a spokesperson. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any more from the candidates? Miss Abra, go ahead.
My role for the campaign for the Cordillera Autonomous Region is that I would be an advocate. I am an ambassadress for youth autonomy, and my role would be to advocate autonomy to the people. We failed twice in the plebiscite because first, the people lack knowledge about what autonomy is and what are the benefits of autonomy that it can give to the people. And also because they have the fear that those who are in power would control the people, especially the indigenous people. That is why, as an ambassadress, I would advocate and give all my best to eradicate the fear and to give knowledge to the people. And also, my role would be my advocacy, which is the protection and preservation of our environment. If we protect and secure our environment, we are also preserving our culture. Thank you.
All right, and then we end with Mr. Abra for this question.
Good afternoon again, everyone. So, like what I have said earlier, I will use my skills as a marketing graduate, and I believe that in this time of pandemic, the most powerful thing that we should do to share awareness regarding what autonomy really is through digital marketing, since we still have these restrictions, so we don't have this time to create a seminar, to have talks in this kind of time. And I believe that we can use the social media, and I believe that I also create a webinar to connect with wider and more audience to share the knowledge regarding autonomy. Thank you.
Sige, we'll give chance to Miss Kalinga. Who Miss Ifugao? Okay, sige.
As part of the Cordillera Youth and as an ambassador to the youth, my job is to relay the message.
Thank you very much for
MISS Autonomous Region. Kalinga,
acceding to our invitation.
Wow, and Province and Benguet. Okay guys. Ganda nila.
Once again, palakpakan po natin. Thank you very much to our judges. Thank you po. Yan. We appreciate you having time with us in this sunny day in Malcolm Square, Baguio City.
Once again, nais po nating magpasalamat sa lahat ng ating mga judges and of course sa lahat po ng mga nandito sa Malcolm Square. And we would like to invite everyone to please join us sa search for Mr. and Miss Cordillera Youth Cordillera Autonomy 2022 sa July 30 sa Baguio Cultural Convention Center. Ayan po. So again, mari po kayong bumisita sa BCC sa July 30 para masaksihan po ang ating search. So again, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at ingat po kayo sa inyong pag-uwi. Happy Cordillera Month!
And there you are, the candidates. Final is on August July 31 pala. Okay?